No waiting outside. Oh, no. Tonight's your night.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look here at the visitors. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for Minneapolis, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Doncic out there with Morant. Then it's Tatum, and it's Kispert in at the small forward position. And for Minneapolis, Money out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Houdini. Then there's the Professor. And it's G in at the shooting guard position. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. 2 of the NBA's best teams is some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Mr. Moves misses. Left side, Tatum. Chalk up 2 there.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
G passes to Money. Here's G, guarded by Doncic. Here's G. Robinson pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
And Minneapolis has possession. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's G, guarded by Doncic. G passes to the Professor. And another miss by Minneapolis.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Tatum's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
Pass to Money. Here's Houdini. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Morant. From 20 feet out, Crane for 2 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And now look at Jason Tatum. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now, here's Tatum. He had 15 points last outing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Houdini passes to G. From outside the arc. And that one is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Kispert hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's the professor, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Money. Here's Mr. Moves. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Morant. A shot by Houdini, no good. Tatum dishes to Doncic. Takes a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. To the paint, here's Mr. Moves, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Minneapolis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A shot by Houdini, no good. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Crossed up the D perfectly.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to G. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Minneapolis. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You have the game on you. You need dance lessons.
Lights out, checked in for Houdini. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Tatum finds Robinson. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Morant outside. Back to Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got his second basket.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to the professor. Here's Mr. Moves. The offensive rebound. The professor. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Minneapolis shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant kicks to Robinson. Pass to Doncic. Down low. Tatum down low. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. Defense can only do so much.
Minneapolis moving it around. And that one's good. Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
To the left side wing. Here's the professor, guarded by Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's the professor. Rebounded by Tatum.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Minneapolis has possession. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Lights out, passes to the professor, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. The Monsters checked in for Minneapolis. Here's lights out, guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's lights out. No scoring in this one. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point land, the Monster with the rebound. Minneapolis leading by 5. Inside, and stolen by Williamson. Now Doncic. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Out to Doncic. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Minneapolis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
One of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
No good with the elbow jumper.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Mr. Moves, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Minneapolis shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and the first one at the line is good. Money's checked in for the professor. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 0 of 3 from three-point land, nothing yet going outside. Fox, no good. Minneapolis leading by 8. Here's G. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to the monster. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
It's good from long range. Tatum's got 7 points.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Lights out passes to the monster. Here's lights out. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And Minneapolis leads by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And Minneapolis has possession. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's G. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Minneapolis leading by 15. Pass to the monster. Here's G. Guarded by Morant. Here's lights out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. For Minneapolis, they've shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Number 3.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. They need this. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Minneapolis leads by 15. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Bottoms. Speedy out there with the monster. Then there's lights out, and it's Money in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Isaac Okoro. Tatum out there with Williamson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Fox in at point guard. And for Minneapolis, the monster out there with Money. And there's Bottoms. Then there's Speedy. And it's lights out in at the 1.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And the first one drops. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Bottoms. Right wing. Deflects the pass. 5 to shoot. Well, it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Houdini's checked in for Minneapolis. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the clock from deep three-point territory. And it's Fox with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Tatum, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bottoms can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Here's Bottoms, covered by Cunningham. To the middle, here's Money. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him. Oh!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Pass to Spencer. Minneapolis moving it around. And the basket by Money. Money's got his second bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Williamson with a screen for Tatum. Lets it go from 14. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Jacks up a 3. Tatum from 3.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
There's Bottoms, covered by Cunningham. Shot from free throw range. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 6 points for the Monster.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting break has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
She's checked in for Speedy. Bottoms can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Williamson finds Kispert. G with the rebound. Minneapolis leading by 12. Pass to Bottoms. Here's Money. Here's G. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. G's got 10 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jay Cunningham's checked in for Fox. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Minneapolis. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Well, I think for Minneapolis, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And it's Morant missing. For Minneapolis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. He has yet to score. Here's Vern, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men. Doncic right side. Pass to Kispert. They set the screen. A three-pointer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Robinson is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Doncic. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer bounces high off the rim and drops. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minneapolis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for G.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Cunningham's shot is off. Here's lights out. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster, covered by Williamson. The monster passes to Big Smooth. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. So Minneapolis wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.